Hello, mic check. Yeah, audio seems to work fine. I do see some dropped frames, so just because of that, I would just stop streaming for now. Ding, 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 ding. Seems fine so far. Just confirming whether my Elgato is turned on. I don't see it. HD60s. Yep, that's perfectly fine, just like how it should be. Right, let us turn on our bot right here. Network is stable right now. No real issues. Why does it say YouTube video not found? Did my live stream didn't go live? I can clearly see it. Or is it in private or something? No, it's not private. Let's confirm whether my server is running or not. Yeah, server is up. Server is working fine. Something might be wrong with my program. I expected that to work fine. Oh, what's the issue? Probably this is going to be a fixed stream instead of. Yeah, looks like it's working fine now. Yeah, the chat is up. Let's see. Oh, I didn't bring my phone or what? 1 minute, please. I might have forgotten my phone, so I'll just log in from my PC. YouTube.com. Come on, load up. Check. I don't know if it. Oh, yeah, the bot is up, so that means it's doing its thing. So far, so good. So far, so good. That's totally fine. I forgot my phone, so let me go back and bring it. In the meantime, we can just keep the DSAs. Take you forward. So I'm done with the arrays until here. Medium, I think I'm done. I'm not done with medium. So let's go with binary search series. We can do some of these so that these are all day 1 or day 2 or day 3. Like these are all different days. I have already done one. Yeah, let's do some of these binary problems and then we go to strings. Again, only doing easy and somewhat medium for now, and then go to linked list. Recursion, stacks and queues, trees. I'm not going to go with graphs or series. That would be fine for me. Let me go bring my phone. Up 1 minute, guys. Okay, I am back, people. 1 second. Okay. Oh, it's. I think it's way too close, but that keeps my head upwards instead of down. Okay. So far, so good. Difficulty, let's go with easies. Okay. Why do we have this many? Hey, Pranshuji, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a long time. I missed my consistency. Sorry about that. I don't think I have to care about these two problems. Binary tree traversal in binary tree. What? Introduction to trees. I am fine with it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, binary trees. Yeah, this is the one I have to do. Day one. Yeah, binary search find x in a sorted array. I know how to do that. Implement lower bound and upper bound. What are these? Search insert position. Bro, unfortunately, I also lost my. I mean, it's life. It's a part of life. We try to do our best, but if things go down, we have to follow it. No other option. I don't think I can do DSA on weekends because of my college is going to start soon. See, honestly speaking, the college and student, that time is the best time to do DSA. After that, trust me, it's going to get even more difficult. I would suggest you to do it instead of not doing it because of you have college. Just do one problem or two problems a day. That should be fine. Don't do like 10, 15. Just do one or two. Keep going. Just keep going. I hope you understand my point. Okay. Search. I think I'm done with this. I don't know what they are referring to. Like, what's the question? What is your use of these points? So with these points, you can trigger alerts or uh, control what appears on my face. You can use it for speak commands, stuff like those. Those are all custom made. I think I'm continuing to. I wanted to do GIFs as well. Content was working. Given a sorted array of nums in and an integer x, write a program to find the lower bound of x. What do you mean? Lower bound algorithm finds the first and smallest index in a sorted array where the values the index. Chetan Teja, I'm from US. Uh, I'm on a visa, so I'm currently in Tennessee, US. The lower bound algorithm finds the first and smallest index in the sorted array. First and smallest. When the values at the index x is greater than or equal to, when the value at an index, at that index, okay. So whether x is 2 or what? Yeah, I'm in US, Pranshu. That's the reason I explained why my time zone is different. It's strange that you are an old viewer and you don't know it. I think I need to clean my headphones. Well, people, 1 second. I totally forgot to turn on those animations thing. So give me one moment. It's been like 3 to 4 days I have streamed. At index 1, so x is index then. At index 1, the smallest index such that array of 1 is greater than 0. Smallest index such that array, okay, it's greater than or equal to 0. So 9 is smallest index is the small finds the first and the smallest index in a sorted array. Oof, okay, where the value of is greater than or equal to. Okay, is it 15? 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I thought you were doing DSA on way. No, no. No. Do you think I have that much dedication? I mean, it's crazy that you think that keeping me motivated. Dude, even though I was still saying that I need to go to sleep, stuff like those, so you should be getting it. It's not a secret. I shared it with so many people. I just need to set up this chat link. 1 second, guys. I feel like the chat overlay is not working. Give me just a minute. What happened to the overlay? Is it working now? I don't see it at all. Hello? It's way too bright. Hello? I don't see anything. Okay, for this stream, let's ignore the chat overlay. I have to fix it later, sometime later. Yeah, some things would just break. I hope they would work out of box normally, but they don't. Okay, what are we doing? We got a message. Ledge Dried. I'm going to call you Drid. Welcome to the stream, bro. I'm in a tier 1 college and placement season is going on, expecting a 25 LPA, but both my parents are shifting to the US with a green card. Will finding a job in the MS compared to I mean, yeah, if your parents have green card, you shall also have it, so you wouldn't get any kind of a problem. There will be more jobs for you. There are a lot of jobs, Drid. There are a lot of jobs. It's just they don't want to handle the visa issues. So if you have a green card, then you will be getting a job easily in 2 to 3 months. If you are having a tough time finding a job for like full time, then you can enter like a consultancy and try to join and as a contractor, and you will get decent pay, easily like $60 to $70 per hour, obviously. And while you have it, you can still apply for full times. So don't waste your time aiming for like full time. Just pick whatever job you can do now, and then continue switch for a better one. You won't have any issues, man. Honestly speaking, I would have got like 4 to 5 jobs already if I have no visa issues. So there are a lot of jobs. It's just they don't want people with visas. Yep. I didn't really understand this lower bound concept. What is it? Doesn't matter, man. No one cares. What is this lower bound? I don't know what is this lower bound. The lower bound of an element x in a sorted array is defined when the first index at which the value is greater or equal to x. Oh. Too small, too small, too small. First value greater than 4. Okay. We can just loop, isn't it? So the first value which is greater than or equal to. Index is 1. At least you're Indian, right? I think you're asking that guy. Yeah, Reeling Mama is a bot. That's the bot which I created. It handles how many likes I have. It handles how many people are watching. That's the reason you guys can see the statistics below in the red bar. If you like my stream, something's going to happen, and that is also handled by Reeling Mama. This is how it also keeps a track of my user database. So I think this is you, Charan Teja. So you have 1 point. You should be having 2. I don't know. You have 1 point. Whatever. Yeah, I speak Telugu, bro. I think there is a problem with my backend or something. I'm noticing a lot of struggle these days. Did it just crash? It didn't crash. That's why your English is so good. Mine isn't that good, man. Okay, looks like my server is down. Let's see. Shouldn't be the case. Sudo system. Yeah, I can see a lot of lag. System status. Might be a lag. I don't think it's a lag. It's probably. I'm noticing like all my servers are getting really slow these days. So what I did was my Raspberry Pi was previously posted in my restroom because it's normally stays a lot cooler than my room, and then I had to move it down to my hall so that it stays close to the router. But the room is I'm thinking that there is a hot air coming out of the router. It's a Xfinity router. It has a small fan, and my Raspberry Pi sits right behind it. I expected that fan would also cool it, and I noticed that it's actually heating up my Raspberry Pi, but we'll have to see. But still, it shouldn't be that slow. So I think the server got restarted again. Something happened. Something definitely happened. Not YouTube. So this is my site, obviously. Yeah, these are the things. Might be lag. So you have sent a lot of messages. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have sent 5 messages. But why does it say 2? Let's see Charan's. Sorry, this creator Pranshu. Hey, it's gone again. I can easily debug that, but we'll have to see what's the real issue. I did push, yes. We can see it will restart now in any minute. It's restarting. Yeah, this shit is restarting. So let's see what changes I did. I did make some changes in the last stream. It was a rush changes. So we got it into debugging now. I mean, that's a crucial part of my application. So the last time, let's see what changes I did. CSS fix, CSS fix, CSS fix. These are, yeah, last week. And then there is this one. Did I change anything here? Oh, probably you don't have that comment count. Yeah, probably you don't have that comment count anymore. And I also changed database, that's for sure. 2 weeks ago, yes. Those are not at all deployed yet. It says 3 points now. Yeah, but it's restarting every time there is an error, which is good. I made it a little bit of error proof, but I didn't really expect that to happen. What do you mean by comment count? This is my backend which I normally use. So what I have a two counts. One is points and one is comment counts. Points is obviously the points you guys can use them, so they would go up and they would go down as well. But the comment count should not go up and down. It should only go up. It counts the number of comments you have made in my live stream till date. That's the logic. I should expect some logs maybe. Should we just convert this stream to like debugging stream for now? Let's see. It's gone again. Something is definitely happening. Something's happening. I don't know what's the error is. So what I do is sudo system. Why is it so systemctl stop alerts dot service? I'm going to stop it and then manually going to run it. So you basically calculated points with comment count. Yes, each comment gives you 1 point. ls yes. It's going to be cd stream assistant ls. There are a lot of cool things you can do, Teja, but my server is down right now, so those will not be working as expected. But give me 5 minutes, I think I will be able to fix it. Okay, and now I'm going to just do alerts. So after like few days back, I was trying to add GIF. What do you call it? Custom GIF kind of feature. So where you can trigger a GIF and that would be shown in my stream. That's what I did. And I did a lot of aggressive pushes, even though I didn't really care about the environment changes. I'm blaming that. The server is starting. It's fetching its data from Mongo, and then it's getting a message and it's crashing. So let's see what happens now. We can just easily clear it out. What things are happening. So we can see connected to Mongo, and then we got some like go dump messages. Like compare is equal to 0. Probably nothing changed. Nothing changed. Do you guys mind sending some messages, or I can do that myself using my phone? So it crashed. Oh, my streamer bot is down. Oh, stupid. 1 minute, guys. It's my problem. Very classic issue, man. Very classic issue. I think I need to develop something where it tells me that, hey, your server is down. It should be up. 1 minute, guys. Don't send anything. It's still trying to turn on. Server is turning on. I have 3 critical applications that needs to be turned on. And yesterday there was a power outage because there is a new house being constructed in our lane, and they turned off the power for 1 hour. And I forgot to just turn these things on. Normally these would be staying up all the time anyways. So now it should be working fine. Let's go. Come on, dude. 1 minute. 1 minute. Don't send any messages, guys, please. I want you guys to be, inside. I have another setup, but it's just I don't want this same server. It also works on the other critical applications. I was thinking, let's just not add any error-proof things. If it crashes, let it crash. Then let's just restart it. I would figure out that okay, my streamer board is not working on. Okay, now the application is officially up. We should be good now. And now you guys see if someone likes my stream, that's what's going to happen. I don't know why there is no audio. I can fix that. Probably because of this. Yes. Yeah. I need to connect my server. Come on. Yep. Now there will be an audio. Okay, guys. This is how it works, Charan. Now, when things works fine, it works fine. It's like the 100th time now I forgot to turn on my streamer board, and that gave me issues. So, welcome to the stream. As you're new, celebrate. That's how it is. So if you like my stream now, I expected you already liked. So I'm going to like it myself just to give you an introduction. So I'm going to do a like now. And this is what happens. Thanks for the like. Thanks for myself because I was the one who liked my stream. I got another like. Interesting. Near to your heart. Oh. Welcome to the crew, man. Yeah, there is no need to debug. Things are working fine. Yeah, we can go happily. We can go back to DSA. I have this guy on my database now. Here to your heart. Chirantej, I'm so sorry. You should be having more points than this. Probably 10, but hope that's fine. I can update the database because I am the one who has the database anyways. So all I have to do is just make a loop and find what are the index of that stupid thing. If it is already sorted, it makes sense. Oh, in order to make it a little bit faster, we have to like, if it is equals to 2, there is another 2. So in the first iteration, we can find it by using the left side of it. So here, that means we need to go to the right section. And then we'll find 15. What is the... There is no discussion here. Okay. I'm going to skip these things. I don't really find insert, search, insert position. That should be... This should be a good problem. Yeah, let's open Leetcode. So given an assorted array in a distinct and a target value, return the index if the target is found. If not, return the index where it should be inserted in the order. So we are going to insert 5. So it shouldn't be on the right side of 5. It should be left to this 5. 0, 1, 2. Yes. So now there is 2. That means it should be in first position. 7 should be in the last position. Yeah. Write an algorithm. You must write an algorithm with O of n runtime complexity. Okay. Hey, one more like to 10. I had no plan to trigger that command, but so sorry, guys. So given this is the one, we should be good. Okie dokie. So C is a solution, search, insert. I don't think these things are really needed. I'm going to ignore them for now. So print C dot search insert. This is an array. And this is the value. Let's say I think it should be 5. Okay. What is the problem here? Yeah, this thing. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So nodemon. Cool. So what happens is we have an array. We need to found the bound for now. So differential. Let's normally write a for loop for now. So for let's say I in range 0 comma 0 to 10, doesn't matter. Let's go for like 10 times for now. And if what we need to do is we need to, for the first time, we would basically break the loop. Yeah, we would just break the loop. I'm in a second year BCA student. Tomorrow I have an interview in college. I have a basic knowledge of MERN stack. Can you give me some suggestions for interview, sir? So they might expect you to work with, they might expect you to have basic knowledge on almost everything. Get some core fundamentals of database, how to manage React state, how do you manage authentication between front end and back end, and then if you ask suddenly, I don't know. Yeah, basically front end, you're talking about React, then learn like core topics of React. There are like 10, 20, you can find a bunch of videos in YouTube. Just cover all those topics and then cover few more extra from Stack Overflow, stuff like those. Just don't go deep, just know the basics so that they would be enough for you. I don't think they will be expecting a React expert as a student, but yeah, I hope you get the point. Just cover as many topics as you can. They want someone who is comfortable with anything. That's basically what they're expecting. For I in range, I need to find the inbound. Let's say inbound, or you can say cut equals to length of what is it called? Yeah, we can basically go for recursion, isn't it? Length of nums / by 2. So now we have an index. I normally do this. Okay, yeah, case here. So what we need to do is we need to first get the inbound index, so by 2, and then we see the length. If the length is greater than 2, then we basically merge again, I guess. I don't know how to tell. Should we go right or should we go left? It's fine. So cur equals to length of 2. Then what we need to do is if cur is greater than or equals to, hey Harish, welcome back, bro, is less than or equal to target, then this is where it needs to be. No. If it is equals to target, all right. If it is less than target, then obviously that's the place to be. Hey, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Harish, good to have you back, bro. So imagine we need to insert 5. So let's say 3, 6, and 5. And we found an index 6. That means we need to go down here. And then, is it the right answer? If it's equal to target, then just return cur. Are you doing binary search? Yeah, binary search based questions. And now I need to find an index where this number needs to be stored. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. So we need to go with 1. So yeah, basically we need to go like, so this is how it should be, right? So the tree should be, I don't know which one to start with. So 3 or 5. So let's start with 5. So it should be 6. And then it should be 3. And then it should be 1. Obviously 5 will be inserted where? If it's equal, I don't know where it's going to be inserted. Should it be inserted left or right? I have no clue. So I'm thinking it should be inserted to the left of 6. But I don't think that's valid too. How would that be inserted normally? So it should be, let's say it should be inserted in the same place. Hey, thanks for 10 likes, man. Respect. Very good for target. If cur is, oh no, it should be array of cur. Or we can say val. Array of cur. Oh, it should be nums, not array. Okay, nums of cur. And then if val equals target, that's where we have to return. And then val is greater than target, then we basically need to go to the left. Yeah. let's say pass, and then if it is less than target, else if value is less than target, we basically I think that should be fine, right? I'm currently reading effective Go to learn Golang. Why are you reading? Why are you reading? Just write some program and then try to make it effective. Unless you are in a rush and you want to learn things fast, then go ahead, enjoy your things. Def traverse should be nums and subarray. I think that's what should be. Should target is less than. If it obviously greater than, then we should basically ignore it. But if it's less than that, we need to basically. I'm teaching myself web dev, and I agree. I learn much better when I build something. Hey, welcome back, Hussein. Yeah, that's how things. That's how programming is. We need to learn ourselves. So yeah, let's see traverse. Self dot traverse. I think I need to write self something like this. Self dot traverse. So it should be having. I don't know why is this popping up every time. Okay, self dot traverse. I do know basic stuff. The authors recommended reading it so that we can write idiomatic Go, whatever that means. So the thing is, they don't want you to write React or Java or Python while using Go. Go has a different set of rules and mindset, so that's what they want you to learn. They don't want you to really learn about syntax because that you can obviously learn by yourself. So just learn core topics like concurrency, roads, channels, make, atomic operations. These are the only few things which feels odd in Go, but once you get used to it, it's fine. And then obviously, if you know that by now, there are no for loops or stuff like. Sorry, there are no while loop or do while loop. So yeah, they just want you to agree with this and then move ahead. So that's the reason they recommended that thing. And of course, if not error not equal to null, that's how they do error handling. That's a different case, anyways. So self dot traverse. Self dot traverse. It's going to be sub array. Subarray equals to sub array dot slice. So it should be from start to end. End is going to be cur. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, if sub array length, if length of sub array is greater than, what is it called? If length of subarray is less than or equals to 1, I guess that's fine. Return cur. If the value, problem is, imagine this, if you find a value, that means we need to go with the value which is less than that. Or we can say return cur minus 1. Totally fine. I think I'll have a tough time trying to understand this. What is the problem, Guru? Did I not make some missing 2 parameters? What? Yeah. Nums comma target. And then comma target. Is it not working or what? Positional arguments. Yeah. So we found 2, 0, 1, 2. That's totally fine. And then go with the next one. Okay, 2 and 7. 2 and 7. I think I'll fail with 7, yes. This is not idiomatic, but do you use IntelliJ? No, I'm using VS Code, but I do use WebStorm and Android Studio. Basically, I think they both are powered by, yeah. Okay. So if I didn't find anything, if it is greater than, I think, yeah, that's basically the problem is. So how would you do 7? Right, so 7. We came to, let's say, 3, and then 3 is not the one. We go to the 5. We go to this array, and then we should also see if it is 5. Then we basically need to go to the next one, 6. Oh my goodness. I think it's going to be cur plus this one. So even for this, we need to do the same traverse, right? For 7, it should be 4, not 1. So what will happen for 7? So it should be, I think it should print cur equals to, what is it called? Cur. Okay, comma. I bet. So first it's going to 3. Yeah, let's press +1. So first it's going to be for 0, 1, 2. What? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's the first array. And then in the first iteration, we are going with 2. Okay. So that means, what does that mean? So the value is 5. Okay. So obviously, if value is less than target, so we are going with this route. And this is not the right one, then we are going for the cur again, and it should be saying self dot traverse sub array. Then obviously there will be a next sub array, or we can just print the sub arrays as well. Print sub array equals to sub array of cur. Why are you doing recursively? I just wanted to do that way. Oh. Yeah, this is where it's breaking. So sub array is 1, 2. Why? Oh, so I would like to insert 7. That's what I would like to do. And then what is the meaning of 0? So in the first iteration, cur equals to 2, and the sub array is 1, 2. So before that, yeah, this is not valid. We need to, yeah, this is not valid. I think it's better to keep it above so that we can see what's happening. So here it should be cur comma length. -1, is that a valid number, -1? If the value is greater than target, I don't think that's possible anyways. So we can see for the first iteration, our value is 2. Let's print the value as well. And I haven't really done much, what do you call, binary search myself in life. So go easy on me, guys. Value is going to be val, that's for sure. So yeah, current is index is 2 and the value is 5. So the 5 is less than 7. So that means we need to go right. So the next iteration is going to be 6. What? Yeah, there is some bisect stupid thing. I just didn't really get it. I don't know. I have no idea. I know this bisect thing, but I wanted to do it with raw. So bisect is yeah, this is an inbuilt function. It's a but let's try it in this way. Hope that's fine. So we can see I'm learning a bit of a difference now. So obviously 7 is greater than 5. So if it is less than 5, instead of we need to go to the right section, not the left section. So it should be this one. One time changes totally fine. So value is 5. The sub array is what? Sub array should be the original array, I guess. Yes, it should be the stupid original. No. What is the first array? What is the first array? The value is this one, and the sub. Oh, this is the value, and the value is 5. This is a curve. So we see this. Obviously, 5 is less than 7. So it could be the potential. So 2 could be the potential. And then we go to the next position, which is obviously we need to go to the next subarray. So cur plus 1. What am I even doing? It should be cur plus 1. How do you know the length of this? Or maybe we need to do with nums instead. So instead of nums, maybe we need to do with nums. Probably. But the index will be different. It cannot be nums. So I don't think there should be a valid nums. Where is the error? Line 12? No. Line 23. Cur plus sub of. What do you mean sub of cur? What? Oh, index is out of range. So we go to the next element. So obviously if basically sub array, do we have a print? Yeah, this is we have here. So we basically need to have the same is equals to 0, then return cur. Okay, let's see what happens now. It is returning 2. Why? So until this point, next the sub array. Where is the sub array? Target is more than value. Target is less than value. The problem is now which direction we need to go? We need to go to the right. So that means we need to have 3 towards the end. So that means if it is then we need to go to cur, comma length of cur. Length of nums. No. If that's the index, we need to go from here to. Yeah, basically sub array. Yes. Sub array, comma length of sub array. Let's just set it to length of sub array. Yeah, now the subarray is, it should be +1. Should be +1. Cool. Now subarray is 6. So the target subarray is more than the value. So that's why we are going with 6. The current position is 0 and the value is 6. And the target is more than that. Then we go to the next number. So obviously that needs to break at some point. If it's less than 0 and we return the cur. The cur is obviously 0 here. And the moment we return it, it should be coming to this section. It should be 0 plus 2 plus 0. And what is the previous one? Returning. If it is still greater than that, and if it's 0, then that means it should be cur +1. The next index, whatever we get it from. Do we just return the index of the potential insertion position? Yes. Return the bisect. I don't really understand that logic. I would like to do this myself in this weird way. I think I can do this with recursion. Unless the world can't do it, then I will just give up. But I think normally people do it with recursion. Only problem is I need to return the index which I got here. So obviously I got the index as 0. So that means when I push it back, so I need to return to do +1 as well. 1 second, guys. So if I do it with 2, it should be 0, 1. Oh, that's strange. So target is less than subarray. So this is less than. So now the subarray is going to be 1, 3. Okay. And in 1, 3, the next value is 1. So 0, 1, 1, 3, 0, 1. So this is obviously less than that. We go to the first position. In this, your recursion is also fine. We should not be inserting in 0th position. We need to insert into the 1 position. So target value is more than subarray. So 0, 1 plus 2. That's the problem. It's making the sum of all those people. So for this one, I don't think we need to do a sum. And we get a 1. Yes, here we need to do the sum, and in the above we don't need to. So what is the other question? It should be 5 to 7. Okay. For 5 it's 2, and for 2 it's 7. It's 1, and for 7 it's 4. Why is there a count plus? So when you're the reason is, imagine this. So 1, 3. Let's just go back here. So when the number is, so now let's say your current index is 3 now. That means 7 is greater than 3. You need to go in this direction. So what is the index of 5? It's going to be 0 in the subarray. But the real index is going to be the current position, which is 1 plus 0. Plus 1. Yeah, because we moved 1. So it could be 0, 2, 0, 1, 2. You get my point. So let's say 3, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. I think I need to rewrite that logic. So let's say we are in this position now, 5. We need to get like index of 7. So obviously the next subarrays we move to this one, and then it's going to be 6, 7. All right. So this 5 index is 0, 1, 2, and the 7 index is 4. Let's see what happens now. Now in here we found 0 plus 1. So here it's 7. That means 1. If we have to do plus 1 because we are doing 0, array starts with 0, and then 2 plus 2 equals to 4. That's what I did. I don't know if it works fine with larger arrays, but we'll have to see. Let's see. I think it should work fine, but I don't really trust myself. Let's see. Hello? Do I need to sign in? Why? Normally we just work with the indexes, not creating slices. Did I use my Google or did I use my GitHub? No idea. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, these would work fine. Yeah, I'm sure something would have failed. Maybe the what? Okay, let's see. Nums. Thanks for the like, guys. So the target is 4. No, what is the input? Last expected input. Use test case. So that is 0, comma 2, comma 4. So obviously this should be 0, 1, 2. Oh, I see a problem already. The sub array is more than this. So if it is less than or equal to 0, oh, I mean the length is undefined. What is the length? What will the length? It should be 0, right? Then it should just return this. Why would there be an issue? In either cases, it would just return it. Okay, target value is so this is, I think this is what it printed. Okay, and then after that, if the sub array, oh, my problem, this should be this one, stupid, and in here it should be this one. My bad, guys. Okay, this should be this one, and this should be this one. Okay, and the value is 2, 0, 1, 2. Yeah, perfect. So let's see. I don't know if that would work fine or not, but it should work fine. Hopefully that works. Okay. Aren't these basic? Did I change something here? So if the current index is equal to no, it's equal to 1, then it should just return that yes. Am I not doing +1? Oh yeah, I need to do, no, I should not be doing +1 for this FT index. Should I be able to do that? So for this one, it is man, I don't think this Leetcode thing is for me. Yeah, I'm just too stupid for this. 7, what should be the answer? It should be 4. So first it will go to the first array. Obviously the length is equal to 1, and it would just return cur. What is the cur now? Cur is 2. 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. Oh. Two, yes, and it should be 7, yes, and it should be, what is the first other inputs? 5 to 7. I'm just eyeballing right now. I have no clue. Wrong answer. 0 should be, so something is missing. Something, this +1s is, I don't think this +1s are the real culprits here. Okay, let's go with no discussions. Do we have a discussion panel? What? What? I'm getting a message, guys. Okay. First off, sorry for submitting under a problem. I couldn't figure out how to post it as a general question. Okay. I'm losing some motivation, of course. I don't know. I'm not able to get it. So insert position. This should be. This should be. I should be able to do this. Be able to do this. So where do you insert to? I would be inserting it here. So let's say 0, 1, 2, 3. So the insert of 2 is going to be 0. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And even when here it's going to be 1, 3, 5, 5, 6. I need to find the index of the future. If it's equal, and if it's less than that. Okay, if it's less than that. So we need to insert 2. So first we go to the 5 index. All right. So 5 is not equals to 2 and it is less than this one. So the sub array is going to be 1 comma 3. And then the cur is going to be, I don't know, should it be 1 or 2? It should be 1. So 0 comma 1. So cur is going to be 1, val is going to be 3. And it is still again less than, it's greater than 2. Yeah, it's greater than 2. So this should be the culprit. So if it is greater than 2, the final output should be 1. Wait a minute. If it is less than 2, we don't need to do plus 1. Honestly, I'm losing my mind here. Okay. So for 2, it should be 1, yes. And for 5, let's go with 5. Let's go with 5. Let's go with 5. We can see, let's. Okay, now the value we need to insert is 5. So in the first array, it's, I have no idea what it is. So we need to go with 5. What happens here? It should be 2. 0, 1, 2. That's fine. And then it should be 7. It is also 2. That's wrong. So inside for 7, what is the problem? So in the first loop, we got the cur position is 2. So that means 5 is less than 7. Okay. So val is less than target. We need to go with here. So it should be the right. I think we should definitely have cur plus. It needs to be a slicing the array. I think I should be able to do this. I think I should be able to do this. If not, I'm going to give up on Leetcode, man. I don't think that's for me. I'll join some non-coding jobs. 0, 1, 2, 3. So if it is less than 5, okay, if it is less than 5, this is basically not the one. We need to go with it. This sub array. So 6. So 6 index is 0. But according to the, what would I get? The parent index. So that should be 0 plus cur. I never try. Let's see. What is the index of now? So now this is still not possible. So we need to go to the next sub array. I think that's what happens. So if you have like 1, or if you have like first position, it's returning cur. But that should not be the case. It should return cur plus 1. So now it should be returning 1. And when it goes up to here, it is val is less than target. Yes. So 5 is 2. The output is 3. Well, shouldn't that output be 4? Yeah, probably we need to do equals to 0 then. I don't think it does really matter, isn't it? If it is 0, it's going to be 0 anyways. See? The cur is 2. That means 5. And the target is more than 5. So the sub array is 6. And the target is more than 5. And I'm losing my mind. Hey, okay. Coding buddy, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome back. So now, obviously, there is only one array, its value is 6, and there is sub array 0. So we need to return cur. What is the cur here? It's 0. The thing is, if it is returned 0, then when it goes up, it should be 0 plus whatever we have it here. So then, oh my, 0, 1, 2, 3. So we need to insert 7. So in the first index, the value is 5. 5 is obviously less than 7. We need to go to the next sub array. It's going to be 6. 6 is less than 0. We need to go to the next sub array. Obviously, that is empty. So that's where the spot is. So how can I determine the index of 6 and do plus 1? So this is 0 in the sub array, and that will be sent back. And in the given sub array, which is 1, 3, 5, it should be 0 plus 1. Should I do plus 1 here, or should I do plus 1 here? I did in the parent. Or should I do it in both? I am definitely losing my mind right now. So both are zeros. Both are basically zeros. And here it's basically the right index. And here it's basically the left index. I might need to search a video, maybe. So frustrating. So frustrating. So now we need to add, let's say, 3. 2. 4. If it don't have plus 0. So this is the index. This is the 1, and if it's equal to 0, return cur. Cur is basically 0. Target is more than sub array, and it will be returning. Target is more than sub array. Sub array is this. Obviously, there is nothing. Then what is the previous sub array? Why would that be 3? So it is less. It is less. It is less. Print returning cur. Okay, let's basically do the same now. returning this is the value here. Okay, also let's do the same here. It should be this one. I will take until 12 and I really want to see what's the issue here. Okay, we are inserting 2. Okay, in this basically the 5, it's 2 is less than 5, we need to go with 0 comma 3. Yes, and inside 0 comma 3 we are the current index 3. Oh, that's not a valid index, we need to go less than that, and we found 1, the subarray. And then 2 target is more than that, and then there is no other possible subarray. So that means it needs to return 0. Oh, instead of returning 0, if it is length equals to this one, it should return 1 instead. Yeah, it should return 1. So return curve 1, and then it got back here. I have no idea which function is this. Okay. Is there anyone who solved with this with recursion? So imagine this. So now we have this one, and the sub array is going to be 1 comma 3 and 5 comma 6. So here the value is 1. What will be the value here? And then another sub array is going to be 5 comma 6 comma 1 comma 3. Okay, yeah, something like this. So what will be the value of 7? So what will be the value of 6? So it returns 1, and I need to find 0, 1, 2, 3. The subarray length is 2. 2 plus 1 equals to 3. Yeah, I need to use length, probably. Okay. Let's imagine this. We have, let's say, another. Let's say we have another like 7. And it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to insert 10. Okay. So first we go to the first loop. It's, let's say, 5. 5 is less than 10, so we need to move to the right. So it should be 6 comma 7, 0, 0 comma 8. So sorry, didn't notice it. Thanks for the like. 0 comma 6 comma 1, and then we go to the center index, probably let's say 7, and the sub array is not there, so there will be an empty array. When it is empty, don't return anything, just return +1, and this index is going to be 3, and this index is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. So this length is 2. This length is 0. 5. This length is 5. So this length is 2. So it's until here it's 7. So it should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it didn't return anything, if it returns 0, so it would return 1. And when it returns 0, it should be doing length plus it's 2, and then it returns up that 2 number, and this is the index. and it's is equals to 7. That's not valid. Not valid. 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, and we have 0 3 5 6 7. So we need to insert 10. That's the goal. So first we enter to the file 2. So cur equals to 2 and the value equals to 5. Cool. As 5 is less than 10, we move to the right direction. In the next subarray is going to be 6, 7. Cur is let's say cur is 1. All right. And then the value is 7. So 7 is less than 10. We move to the right again. But this time there is no subarray. And when there is no subarray, we need to return something. Let's say we are returning 0 to this function. Okay. When it is 0, when we are moving right and it is 0, we return 0. And here the cur position is 1. So it's 1 plus 0 is equals to 1. And then we move back. It's 3. Or else we can do like 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. And then 3 plus 2 equals to 5. I don't think that's valid. I did something. I did something last time. So basically we need to pass in the length of the 2-bit. Okay. So what is the index of 6? It is 0. And the length is like 0 1 2. 0 1 2. It's 3. So the cur position is 2. This should be the previous cur plus 1. Basically. Yeah, previous cur plus 1. So instead of lengths, we might need to use curs. So here it's 0. And this function, the cur is 1. So that means we also pass 1. And in here, the cur is 3. The final output is 3. No, the final output should be 5. Okay. Is there anyone who did it with recursion? Count is less than n. What the hell? Do not give me the answer. Can we do this in recursion? Hey, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the like. So it looks like we can do this with recursion. So what I'm going to do is I would write an algorithm to find the binary search first. So we need to find 3. So let's go with 5. And that's not the 3. 3 is less than 5. So we need to go to the left direction. It's going to be 1, 3. And then we go with this one. This is not valid. And then we go. I don't know, man. I feel like shit now. It's not working. Whatever I wrote, I couldn't find the. Let's go. Yeah, let's go back. I would like to stand. Okay, I'm standing now. Hello? Yeah, I can hear my voice. Just moving my chair. Okay. So let's find the index. Let's find the index of. Let's find the index of 1. So we obviously go with the center one. It's going to be 2. 3 is less than 5. So we move to the left direction. It's going to be 1 comma 3. And we found it here. So we found it 0 comma 1, I guess. Yeah. So if we are moving left, if the value is greater than, then we should not be doing the sum at all. For sure. That's definitely for sure. Print self returning cur. It should be. Shouldn't that be just cur instead of. Yeah, probably this is where the problem occurred. Okay. So here we returned 1. And then it went back to this function. Target is less than this one. Okay. And from here we can see there is no sum. So it's still 1 and it goes up. What am I trying to do? Yeah, it's 0, 1. Okay. So let's try to do with 7. I think basically we are losing the. What will happen if I want to enter 0? 0 is 0. Fine. If I want to enter 1, it should be 0. Yes. If I want to enter 5, it should be 0, 1, 2. If I want to enter 6, it should be 3. Yeah, basically whatever we are doing the next step. This one is working, or what was the one which is working? Hey Adam, welcome back, bro. You would be getting disappointed. I'm unable to solve this stupid search insert position. Yes. Question number 35. I followed your suggestions and I moved to the next one, which is Saurav. Welcome to the stream, Saurav. You seem new to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I'm unable to understand the game with the indexes here. I'm going with recursion approach, and ChatGPT says the recursion approach is should work fine. So I'm going with this. My approach is simple. So, oh, don't clear the canvas. Okay. My approach is like simple recursion. At least that's what I thought. Okay. So first we go to the any random index, or obviously the center index, and we see 5. So 5. Let's say we are inserting 7. So 5 is less than 7. So we need to go to the right direction, and the sub array is 6. Cool. It definitely works fine. You did it last time, but most of the time using binary search you use iteration, much more easier. Okay, I will do with iteration. I don't know, I feel like iteration is much more difficult than recursion. In recursion, the game is index. If I could pass up the index which I found here in the reference to the final index, that's where the answer is, but I'm unable to do that. So now the index is, the array is 6, and obviously this is the value. So 6 is less than 7. It will move to the right direction again. As there is no more sub array, that means whatever the position we have here, we need to do +1. So we return +1 here, and we pass back to the parent function, and here the cur is 0. So it will move back again. Or I was thinking, should I do +1 again? Or if I do +1 here, then it should be 1 + 1 until here it's 2. And then here the index is 0, 1, 2, 3. It should be 4. That's the answer. Yes. So when you are moving right, we return +1. Should I return +1 or cur +1? Yeah, we need to return cur plus. Should we return cur or should we return cur +1? So in this example, I return 1 here. Okay. And then I do cur +1. And then I do cur +1. No, I should do cur +1. I should not do. Should I do cur +1 or? For the 7, it should be 4. Probably I might need to do cur +1 here. Yes. So this one worked fine. Interesting. How can I delete this thing? Can't I make like a bigger 0 like subtraction? Okay, now we are inserting. Now we are inserting, let's say, 5. So we already found this, so I'm going to ignore it. So now we are inserting. No, if we are moving to the right, we need to return the +1. Yeah, I'm already returning it. Yeah, so far so good. And then let's say we are inserting 2. So here 5 is greater than 2, so we move to the left direction, and the sub array is going to be 1, 3, and it's going to be 0, 1 indexes. So now we go with the next element. Let's go with 3, and here 3 is again greater than 2. We move to the left, that is 1. And for 1, there is only one value, and 1 is less than. Oh, 1 is less than 2. So we move to the left direction. There is no array. We return 0, obviously. And when we are returning 0, it's going to be 0 plus cur. What is the cur value here? It is 0. And then what is the cur value here? It's 1. And then we return back. The cur value here is 2. So should we not return cur here? Should we not do like cur? I think we should not do cur plus. We just need to return cur. Yes. So we are returning 0. And then this until this function, it's going to be 0. Again, it's going to be 0. And then here we return the cur position, that is 1. And then we return back to the original. What is the cur position? It's 2. And that will be 3. So we should not do plus cur. That's the. So yeah, we're not doing cur. Okay. So 1, and then we go back. Whatever we are returning, we do return back. So is 1. So when it is greater than, we need to return cur plus. We return cur, or what should we return here? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it should be 1. If I return 7 before, let's see what will happen now. Basically, sending the index back is where I'm struggling. Did I copy everything? Yes. Did it work fine or didn't? Please log in. What do you mean? should be done, and then the next one. Wrong answer. Target is 4. It should be, output is 1, 0, 1. It should be 2. Okay, let's see this one. Let's write all the possible test cases. Test cases equals to, we have this one. One is 2, one is 5 actually, and then the other one is 7, I think, and then the other one is 2. Should be 3. For 5, I think for 5, the 5 is 2, and for 7 it's 4, and for 2 it's 1. Okay, and then we have this one. It's 1, 3, and the target is 4, and the value should be 2. These are the test cases for case in test case. What is it called? What is it called? For case in test cases, print case comma 0. Okay, for each case we need to see print. Let's put a few lines, and then it's going to be print. Yeah, basically this is what it's going to print, and then towards the end output equals to this one, and print output. Output for case is output. Yeah, basically that's what it is, and then we have to see it should be case 0 comma target is 1, case 0 comma it should be 1. Yeah, that's 1, and then if output equals to case of 2. Is it possible? 0, 1, 2. Yes. Print valid, else print invalid. Okay, so this is valid, this is valid, this is valid, this is invalid. What we are here for? Not for case, sorry, output for 0. What is the expected one? Is invalid, and while I'm doing invalid, we need to just print the expected case comma 2. So it should be 2. I'm thinking of starting DSA with JavaScript, as I know JavaScript only, but I don't know how to do it. I know Leetcode is the way, but I don't understand Leetcode dashboard. Can you please give a little bit overview of Leetcode? Yeah, sure. So yeah, this is how it looks for any given problem. We can just pick whatever language we want. I normally pick with Python. You can go with JavaScript, no worries. And then you can just start working. So what you're going to do is we need to follow the rules. First of all, you need to follow the description, and you need to just type code. So here we can see the nums which is given here, that is here, and the target is here. So you need to write your logic. You can add print statements, works fine, but you need to return something. So they want a return statement here, return the index. So that means you definitely need to return something. So that's what they want. It's not really that complicated. Don't overthink much, just start doing. I'm sure you will not be sticking to JavaScript for much long. Either you would go to TypeScript or you would just come back to Python or something like that. If you're good with the language itself, then it doesn't really matter which language you're doing in. It should be working fine. What is the problem here? There. Argument 2 to search input solution as an object of type int. Case of 0 is an array and case of 1 is going to be an int. What is the problem? Argument 2 to search input of solution has incomparably type object. It's expected in. This is an object. Case of 0 is not an object, dude. It's a. Yeah, it's working fine. I think there is a problem with one. The target should be case of 1, 0, 1. No, case of 0. Yeah, case of 1. So I can do any question, right? Or should I start in a particular question? Oh, you're talking about that one. So I don't really recommend to start a random question unless you want to do that. So either you can go to the explore position or just do whatever the logic you want to try. You need to follow a pattern. You cannot just randomly pick a question and do it. If you want to do it, you are free to go. No problem. You can just go to problems. I'll tell you. As you say, you're saying that you are new to the Leetcode, so you just pick whatever you want. Or else if you want to go with JavaScript only, just pick this one and we can just move forward from here. Pick the language and just go on. This is the best thing to do. Do you know about the pirate software drama? What is a pirate software drama? No idea. Pirate software drama. Does it have a name? 6 months ago, one had to cancel game. What? Before pirate software, there was. Is something happening? He's a game dev YouTube. What did he do? I don't know. I don't really watch that much social media. Today I watched a ton of YouTube because Battlefield 6 is getting released. I'm a passionate Battlefield player. There is an initiative called Stop Killing Games, but he was against it. Okay. I have no clue. So here the target is 4. What? Maybe. Let me just see the question again. Oh no, I forgot about it. Wrong answer. Yes. The target is 4. It should be. Yeah, it should. Okay. Expected is 2. Yes. What am I getting? Output is 1. Why? So basically the initiative was how if you purchase a game and you should be able to own it and they cannot just shut it off. That's I agree. But again, we are using multiplayer servers and servers cost money. So they might be expecting a game to be alive for 10 years and then just going to shut it down. We need to understand that there is no such thing as forever. At some point, some things might happen. The only thing I would suggest is if the company is going to turn it off, then it should just allow it. It should just make it open source or some kind of, or just allow a software where that game can be self-hosted so that people can still play it because they are the one who own the game. That should be a middle ground. 1 comma 3 4. Yeah, what you said is what the initiative wants. So initiative is the person who is getting the backslash or what? If I am the same, then I might get back. What is it called? Backslash? No, backlash. So yeah, let's go with this one. I don't think I'll be able to do this. I'm too stupid for Leetcode. So 1 comma 3, we need to enter what is on 4. Okay. We go with this one. 3 is less than 4. We go to the right, and that is empty. So if we are going right, Pirate Software wants opposite. What does he want? What does he want? So this is not a valid index anymore. So we say return +1. And the cur here is 0, 1. The cur here is 1. It should return 2. What is it returning then? The hell was it returning? So it returns 1. And it returns cur plus. Was it returning something else? Why would we return 1? So cur is 1 is equals to 3. The subber is 0, returning 1. Oh. It would return 1, yes. Shouldn't it just do cur plus return instead of just... It's a long story. Oh yeah, I got it. So 0... No. The question says if the value is found in array, you return the index. That's what I'm doing. I'm returning an index. But yeah, he basically doesn't want developers to create the end of the life systems. It's impossible, man. It's impossible for a company to maintain a product lifelong. I think my solution is fine. Just... Oh yeah, in finding the value is a different story. It's just where to insert it now. It's where to insert it. So the moment I got in the greater, the moment I got this, I return 1. And when it goes back to this one, there should be 3 loops. There should be 1 here and 2 here. How many times is this being called? Print called. It's only being called once. Yeah, it's only being called once. Why? Okay. So the cur value is 1. Okay. The value is 3, obviously. And the next index is sub array. We return 1 because it should be the next of it. Should I do something like length of array plus 1? No. So we are here. The moment we go inside this one, so we are moving right, and then target is more than value. So we can't really move forward to this. So I'm just returning cur 1, and once it's return it, we must print is more than value sub array. Target is more than value. Target is more than value. Sub array is not possible anymore. I return 1. That's basically the problem is. But how would I know the length of it? So it's returning this one. It's returning like 1. Should I like do the same and then okay, I give up. No, I did fine. I did I did find I did find I did solve this. Where is that question? Where is a binary search question? Print matrix, rotate stocks, buy and sell. No, rearrange. Did I solve this problem? Yeah, there should be a question called binary search, but I cannot find it. It wasn't in an array. I didn't do anything else other than these. Oh, is this the one? Oh yeah, this is the one. Sorry. So this is what I did. Search. Oh, we are already in a sub function. So we are already in a sub function. We don't really need to write another sub function. That's not. So we are writing a function. Let's say we are just calling it. All right. So sub array. I'm just sending the sub array and I'm returning the length of the sub array. Return -1. What do you mean -1? So yeah, let's play around with lengths. Do not return the cursor. Let's return the length. If it is target is greater than that, we are moving to the right and we just return the -1. Yeah, okay. One, and then we return the self. Yeah, basically that's exactly what I did. And why did I forget stuff like this? Length of sub array. The hell? Oh, we need to convert the next sub. That should be the problem, yes. Oh, it's going to be the next array. I don't know what I did in here. Even my own code looks strange to me now. The cur equals to length of subarray by 2. Value equals to subarray of 2. Yes. And then if value equals to target, cool, return the cursor. If length of subarray is equals to 1, then return -1. So we are not waiting for it to go +1. We are just waiting for it. If it's already 1 and it is not the case, then we didn't find it. And when we don't find it, we need to return +1. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, cool guys, cool. If length of subarray is equals to 1, what should it do? It should proceed, in my opinion. It should still proceed. If it's 0, if it's length of 0, then return 1. Of course, everything is going to be invalid, I guess. This is valid. This is invalid. Can I have like print statements in a depth? Can I have like a depth indent in print statements? Oh, depth equals to 0, and then the depth is going to be, it gave me the solution. I'm not going to look at it. So basically I need to go to the depth. So I create like a global function, depth equals to 0. When it's here, then it's d plus plus. That was not supposed to be triggered, but it's. Hey, 20 likes, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's fine. Taking too much time. Okay, some more time. Let's do this. Let's do this. If it is 0, then return. Let's return 0. Okay. Let's return 0. Yeah, let's return 0, and then what we need to do is return cur going to be the length of sub array. This is valid. This is invalid. So left side is working fine. It's the right side which is not really working fine. So we see 2, 5, 7. Yes. So the target output is 4. So we move to the right side and the target is 6. We don't know which one we are returning. Should we? This is binary search. This is my. Yeah, we can close this. Okay. Python 3. Did anyone do it this with recursion? Yes. Okay. If high is low, what is high and what is low? I don't know this low mid. Helper. Okay. If num is equals to 0 and target is equal to 0, it's going to go with 0 comma length comma -1. So low is equals to 0 and high is going to be, yes. First time it's going to take the entire array then. And then it should, oh. So basically we are not doing slices, we are doing indexes. Should be a good solution. Yeah. That should be a good solution. Let's see with this one. Are they also doing the same? This is something else for me. I don't understand this at all. Fastest recursion approach. For that one, bro. Yeah, everyone is doing low and high. Even this dude also did left and right, but is he doing nums? And then, yeah, he's not doing sub array kind of things. It's just recursion plus iteration plus bisect. I don't know what is this bisect. Okay, let's just write from basics again. Traverse. So we need to use indexes. So self comma start to end. Those are the indexes we need to consider. All right, so in the first beginning phase, so we just set self to self.nums equals to nums, and in the end we write we do subarray. It's the same thing. Low and high just keeps the track of your subarray without having the use of memory to store the subarray each time. I don't think that's a good thing. But then we also don't need to consider the index. We don't have to pass the index to the parent component. At least that's what I'm guessing. The main problem is indexes. I know the approach. It's just the indexes is not what working for me. Let's see. Did they pass in the index? Yeah. And then if the self.target equal to return mid, the cursor. If self.target is less than, then return this one. If it is low is less than high, return -1. Yeah, if it doesn't do minus, if it's not possible, then we return -1. But what is this low and length? If the start is greater than high, how is that possible? How is start greater than high? Oh, when we are doing mid -1, it's possible that we go 1 comma 0. In that case, we return -1. Okay, I think I've seen enough. Let's do this. We have 40 more minutes. So Trevor's. I think I don't need this one. Hey, what was your name? It's called Trinity or something. It should be. I forgot your name, your nickname. I know you don't like me calling your name. It should be Ridley or what was your name? That nickname again? Anyway, welcome to the stream, Sadbo. I'm not calling the other word. Welcome to the stream. I'm having an English exam. Just watch a lot of English movies before English exam. It should be working fine. You have few hours, then just watch some European movies, some London movies. You would get English, at least. So now, Adam. So Trevor's self.start equals to n. What we need to do is we need to first see the cursor. Cursor is going to be self dot. No. What is a cursor here? Is he doing division here, or is this just comment? I don't think this is comment, right? I can't saw you right. I can't see you right now. Why? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be streaming. I don't think I should say I'll be streaming tomorrow because don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, I forgot about this. I can't stream tomorrow because I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow, and I will return back on Sunday evening. I don't know if I can stream on Sunday evening, then so I might stream on Sundays morning of the Sunday for me, or should be Monday mornings for you. Yes, actually, so that's not a commit, right? So start plus end, so basically from 0 to 10 or length. This I know that if I use two of these forward slashes, that means it gives an integer. So now we have the cur. If if self dot nums equals to target, then that should be the return cur. Am I missing something? Yeah. My bad. Self of self. Move the cursor, dude. Self.nums with cur equals to target. Oh, I don't have target. So yeah, let's do that. self dot target. I don't have to pass in like each time. That should be fine. If it's the cur, then just send it. Then what happens? If it's not the cur, we need to see. Else if self dot nums of cur is greater than target. Sorry, you're crazy. I think you're the only one who thinks I'm crazy. I think I'm stupid. I can't really solve an easy problem. I feel so disappointed on myself today, but it's fine. I am not really that consistent, so I don't expect it. It's just I am getting how to solve this. If it is greater than, if the value is greater than target, then that means I need to move to the left. I saw you at 7 p.m. now also. 7 p.m. It should be morning in India, that's for sure. Hey. So self dot nums greater than 0. 7 a.m. Yeah. Now binary search takes a while to get used to. It will be super easy when you do it in a few times. You're just lying, aren't you? To make me feel good. I'm not that disappointed, but I am disappointed. Again, I'll just continue doing it. Hopefully one day I'll get used to it. Like you said, you're being serious. Okay, hopefully that happens sometime. So if it is greater than that, then that means we need to go to the left side of it. So it should be, what should be the low now? It should be the 0, the cur minus 1. Okay. So the new start is going to be return. I don't need to do length, so that should be totally fine. Yes. So return traverse. So here the start should be obviously 0 because we are going to the left side. But is it possible that we do have to go to the left side again? We need to do the start, comma, the end is going to be the cursor. If it is else, that means we need to go to the next array. That means return self dot traverse. It should be the end. No, it should be the cur, comma, end plus 1, because we do want the index of that is equals to 0, comma, length of target minus 1. So this is going to be the index. So that means we need to consider the index as well. Yes. Let's see what happens now. Int has no length object. Am I doing target? No. So I might need to add a certain condition. Yeah, you already checked the cursor values, so you need to use +1 or -1. Oh, we don't need to insert that cursor. Yes, +1. And end, let's do -1, and I'll just see print sub array. I need an easy way to write all these prints. It's just I can't really see my keyboard. Can I do this? Can you hear me? Oh, it's way too down. Can you guys hear me? Is it the same, or should I keep it right in front of my head so that it needs to be staying here? I think I thought I can do something, but looks like it's impossible to do it in that way. But yeah, in this way I still can't see my keyboard completely, but I can see with my one eye. Should be all right. Okay. Okay. But I don't want that should be all right. So let's bring back to basics. How about this? Can you hear me right now? If not, I can just increase the audio. I will just increase the input. So, hey, welcome back, Priyak. Long time no see. It's everything's good. Everything's good. I'm just doing some DSA. Back to basics kind of a thing. Why doesn't it just stay there? Basically, I just got it back to where I had. But I can see most of my keyboard. Just a little bit. Anyways, there is a new game being released. I might play that next weekend, August 7th to 10th, I think. Let's just check it out. You guys can hear me, right? Or am I too loud? Why doesn't it just stay a little bit up? Let's bring it down. I just started streaming, though thought we'll try it out. Yes, the mic in the front is such a pain in the. Cannot see the. Exactly. So it's good now. Yeah. I still can't really see anything. It's basically the same. It's just I can't see G, H, J, but I can see the special characters, the brackets. I don't know why I was not able to see those before. It's basically in the same position. Either I have to put my microphone in this way, but I can't see my screen in that way, or either I have to put it on this side. So it would be coming as this, and I can see Mac's keyboard. Why didn't I try that in the first place? Okay. So yeah, there's a new game. I'm really excited to play this game. I know you guys are not really interested to talk about it, but I just wanted to talk. Battlefield Labs, yeah, pre-order. So open beta is 9th and 10th, just 2 days. 9th and 10th, dude. That's midweek. That's fine. Okay, and then play open beta on 9th and 10th. I think I should have early access because I was one of the members. Forget Intel. How much is the cost of this? I'm just randomly typing some age. $70 as expected. Okay, back to basic. I just wanted to see the price of the game. So never mind. Is it too loud or should I decrease it? Before it was until here. If I'm right, it was until here. So Priyank, how is your streaming? How do you feel? I enjoy streaming. It's just I wish I'm a much more better at coding so that you guys can also enjoy it. Can I do this maybe? No. This is way too ugly to look at. So if you guys have a minute, I'm just Hello, hello, hello. I can see most of my keyboard except number pad, but I think it should be way more closer than that. Something like this. But the wire is coming in front of me. I'm still trying to get the setup done. Just did 2 streams, usual Linux things, drivers not working. But loving the process of fighting the OBS. Got to plan the schedules though. That's the reason I don't even try installing OBS in LinkedIn. Sorry, not LinkedIn, Linux. I tried it one time and it was painful to work with. And I also have an Elgato stream capture card. It works sometime and it doesn't sometimes. So I just gave it up. I don't know if it can pick my audio in this way. I have no clue. So you guys have to tell me whether it is picking my audio fine or it is not. Okay, in this way I can basically see a lot more of my keyboard. So I'm going to stick to this for some time. Let's see what happens afterwards. So sub array, you guys can hear me, right? I'm setting it almost 70%, so whatever happens, you should be able to hear me. Or else just... Did I increase it? Did I decrease? Yeah, this is like 80% now. Audio is okay? Audio is okay? Then fine. The reason why I had my mic to the left side is I have my chat in this direction. My mic, if I had it in the opposite directions, so my voice would be going in this direction, and I don't know if it is speaking fine or not. I cannot read my chat from here and then reply it from here. Feels weird. That's fine for now. Let's focus on this thing. Looks like there is a network delay. I'll forget about that. Okay. So traverse. This is the sub array. It should be... What should it be? Okay. So it should be something else once again. Sub array. Yes. Self.nums. And it should have the start should be basically cur plus 1 comma end, and here it should be basically start cur. List of indexes, what the hell? Oh, my bad, it should be this one and that should be this one. Let me turn off the RGB, it's distracting myself. I have this cable tied up somewhere. Okay. Still. Oh, I need to write basic stuff. So what is the print start comma end? So that's the reason we can see it's the end is -1. Why the hell it would be -1? So 0 comma 3 and then 2 comma 2. If it's equal, then that's basically done, isn't it? Oh, that's another story. Okay, this is the one. Okay, let's take this as an example. 3 1 3 5 6. Yeah, whatever happens, we need to move to the right, and the right is basically breaking out. Yes, this is where the issue is. So either we need to do some lengths, something like that. The subarray is 5. Why is it 5? 0 comma 3. Let's print cur. This is valid. This is invalid. And we say there are 0, 1, 2, 3. So here it's 1. And the sub array is 0, comma 3. Isn't it strange? 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yes. It's basically the entire array. And then the sub array is 5. Eh? Pump it, are you still working on this problem? Yes. I can understand if you're disappointed. Trust me, I'm not that good at DSA. This is the first time I'm doing it. I'm a decent programmer. I did a lot of decent projects. So I hope you don't get disappointed. If you're looking for someone who's awesome at DSA and does live stream, then I'm not the person for you. Still, thanks for exploring my channel. I'm Harish in math. Welcome back, Harish. The print subarray is this one. Why the hell subarray is 5? And this is the start and this is the end. So if start is greater than end, that's where we basically need to break things out. Even if they are equal, we need to break. Yeah, it's possible. So if start is greater than end, we need to do something here. And also if it's equal, then we can just still proceed. Yeah, we can still, no, we can't really proceed. I think maybe there is a mistake there. Can you explain what's happening on line 19? So if we are in the cursor and we didn't get the value we are looking for, this is not the one. We need to move. If the value is, yes, if the value is greater than the target, that means we have moved a little bit right. We need to move to the left. Okay, line 20 and 23. This is just a print statement because I need to start from cur and cur n to n minus 1. Looks like this is n minus 1. What do you do, IRL or full-time YouTube creator? I do have a job. It's start cur minus 1. Why would it be cur minus 1? We do not want to include cur. We already did it. Isn't it? Wait a minute. In line 21, yes. Yes. Line 21. Shouldn't that be cur instead of that one? 1 second. No, it should be start and yes. There should not be a 0. It should be start and 0. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it should be -1 because cur is not inclusive. Is it? Is it inclusive? Yeah, I'm not doing sub array, so this should be -1. Okay. See what happens now. So yeah, we need to break some things here. So obviously this is not valid. So if it is still the same, this is 1. What is this one? Print cur. How can there be a cur of 2? I think I need to do something with the length. I'm doing the same thing, start comma cur -1. For line 21, does he mean to do that same? I don't think Leetcode is for me, man. It's okay. 20 more minutes. Draw the array and go. That's what I did. I understood what I'm supposed to do. Line 24. So this is the start and this is the end. Why would it? Oh yeah, we need the end. Okay, yeah, we basically need to do something. Okay, we can break all these. Return 0, stuff like that. Everything is invalid. We can't do +1 or -1 both. What's the problem? It's 35, Leetcode 35, I guess. Is it Leetcode 35? Yeah, Leetcode 35. It's the search the next insert position. I'm too stupid. How are you guys able to understand this? I can't do this stupid problem. There is no way I can move forward. I think I need to just give up and do some projects instead. Or this is what I did in the last time as well. So let's not do that. That's doesn't matter how many times it's taken. I'm going to sit here and understand. Okay. So here it's valid, and then it's still 0, it's still 0, it's still 0, it's still 0, it's invalid. I'm very near solving this. I don't even know what I'm doing. So it's basically the index. I need to get the damn index. That's the only thing I need to do. I need to get the damn index. If I don't do that, it would be just continuously going on. So while doing if the current value is greater than target, that means we need to move to the left direction. So that's why we go from the start of the sub array to the current index -1. Cool. And do we need to return? Okay, and then okay, all right. What is the first thing which is invalid? I don't know how is this even valid. Okay, let's go with this one. So yeah, the target is 2. Okay, this is a 2. So the start is 0 and in end is 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the end? Yeah, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. End is 3. Your print statements are wrong, by the way, just in case that confusing you for some reason. I just wanted to see the sub array, the next sub array. +1 minus income. What's wrong in this? From the end, -1. I think that's yeah, I think that's the problem. And so let's see. This is valid. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't know how it's valid, but let's see. So in the target 7, that means in the first iteration, the hell 0 comma 3. Yes, this is the whole one, and I got the index as 1, 0 comma 1. The sub array is 5. Why would it be 5? Why would it be 5? Okay, let's like right sub array and let's say like left sub array. Maybe +1 instead. Okay. Okay. Why would we do -1? Yeah, we while we are doing the slicing, the last index, the start and cur is not included. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. So the sub array is 5 comma 6. Perfect. And then it's 0 1, or what is the index of it now? So 0 1 2 3. Yes, 2 3. Start is 2 and 3, and the cur position is 2. That means the first index, and that is not the same. And we move to the next sub index, that is 6. That is not as well. That is not same as well. So what do we do? We have to return something, so I return cur, that is 3, and that's the reason the output is 0. Oh, this is the problem, so we need to return cur. Now it is somewhat valid. The first one is valid, the second one is again invalid, but this time we are getting 3 instead of 1. Strange. So there is some problem. Why would be -1? Why would it be -1? That means it. Are you trying to say it should be going for the before element? So if we didn't find a space to add it at 3, and that's the last thing, we need to add it at 4. That's invalid case here, yes. But even it's invalid, that means it's not possible. Either the array is out of bounds. So here the index, the start should be 0, 1, 2, 3, and the sub array should be 4. This is not possible. So we should not be doing -1. The curve position is what here? 3 or 4? It could be 3 or 4. Let's say 7 by 2. It should always be 3 then. Okay, so 3. And we should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need +1 instead of -1. Just answer the question. If you give a number where it's in the array, you would insert it. Anything related to numbers smaller than the given number to insert? That's even more confusing for me. If I give you a number where where in an array, you would insert it. Yes. Anything related to the numbers smaller than that, smaller than the given number to insert. Yes. I need to find the smallest number and then do it, but I need to do it in O of log n. Not O of n. I think what you're trying to say is if I have to insert 3, 5, 6, if I have to insert 7, I need to find the largest which is closer to 7, that is 6. So we need to insert that one. Or else we need to do it in this way. We need to go back and see what is the number which is lesser than 6. The first number. Obviously it's going to be 6. We need to insert next to that. But we have to do that. That would take O of n in the worst case. But we need log n. And the only way to do is binary stupid search. It's not stupid, it's a good search. It's just I'm stupid. It's specific to this problem, then I hate such solutions. If every question has a unique solution, then there is no way I can crack this. You need to find the largest number smaller than the right. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay. I entered this position. So 0, 1, 2, 3. What is the sum of it? 5, 6 by what? 2. It's going to be 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 3. Eh? So 3 by 2 is 1. So this is the one. So I found 3. This is the first iteration. Yes. Now you can think of trying the largest number using binary search. Imagine we need to select 7. So the current 3 is less than 7. Obviously we need to pick the right array. And then we have to see the largest number. But even that is like O of m. Of course it's not it's O of n by 2 or something, but let's call it as m. Okay, now there is another subarray. That means the 7 would obviously go in this position or after this. So there's not even need to do that. We can easily find it from here. If I don't know what is the solution you're talking about. If the star is greater than n ends, means the answer is length of. Eh? If the answer is basically, if we are already traversing everything, that means it should be the length of m. Okay, that is a bit convincing. That is a bit convincing, which is again valid. Okay. Okay, 3 comma 4, the output is 4, invalid, but what do they want? It's 2. What about target is less than target? So if it is less than this one, this needs to be in this one, then that means, let's say 2 needs to be placed here. So obviously we need to do again with the for loop if we don't want to do the binary search. What he is saying is there are two edge cases. If the number is smaller than the first value, return 0. If the number is greater than the n minus 1, then return length of numbers. Let's see the second condition. So again, this is the condition we found. If it is equal, is there anything I have to do? Man, either I'm too stupid. Let me figure it out. This shouldn't be this difficult. Okay, traverse. First, all I need to do is just pass this stupid index. Yeah, just pass this stupid index. So this one is invalid, which is 4. Okay, so what am I doing? So the start plus end, so 0 comma 3. So for the first time it's going to be 1, so 3 is the value. For 1, 3 is the value, so 3 is less than 4. That means we need to place it after the 3, so we need to go right. So if cur is less than, I think this is the one it should go. Why would it go to the left subarray? What the heck? Why would it go? So 3 comma 2. Oh, we are talking about 2. Okay. Sorry. This equal to case would be covered before. What is. Oh, okay. The equal to case would be covered before it. Okay, so I'm not going to think about it then. I thought we are inserting 4. What are we inserting? We are inserting 2. Even 4 is valid for some reason. Okay, let's insert 2. So now we are inserting 2. Let's remove all this. 0 comma 3. So we are inserting 4. No, we are inserting 2. That's the target. So 0 comma 3, the first value is going to be 1. So 3 is greater than 2. Or we can say this value is greater than 2. So it's going to go to the left subarray. And the left subarray is going to be 1. Yes. And now here obviously the index is 0 comma 0 and is going to be 0 comma 2 is going to be 0. So 1 is less than 2. And in this case, what should happen? So the current cur is 0. If it's less than 2, we are going to the left direction again, 0 comma. We would be getting minus 1. So this is the case which is the problem. So here we need to return the length of nums. That's the problem. We should not return the length of nums. We need to return the length of this stupid subarray. I don't know if that's the case. Let's see. If the start is 0, then that means the length of subarray. Is that the solution? I just broke the entire thing. So that means there are two cases where this should be triggered. So if it is not valid, then either we need to return 0 at one case. So basically the start is n plus 2 minus start. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. What is n plus 2? I have no idea. Are you giving me hints or you're trying? I have no idea. So there is not one solution when the start becomes greater than end. So we can see so for a given solution here. So in the first case, let's ignore this. So in the second case, the current length of the subarray, that's what I returned, and that breaks almost everything. So the subarray is 5,6, and then the start and end. I think this is the one. Yeah, the start and end is 0, 3. The start, end is 2, 3 because we are moving to the right direction, and then we are moving to the right direction. It's going to be 3, 3 again, and then we also move to the right direction. This is where it failed. So if the start is greater than the end, we need to return this. Yes. No, that's not. Hey, Saket, welcome and see you tomorrow. Binary search won't work for those two cases. I cannot use binary search here now. First, you need to do a binary search to find the smallest, largest. Do a binary search to find the smallest and largest values. If the value at current is greater than target, you go left. Yes. If not, it's reliable index to insert, capture it, and then go to the right to try to find for a better answer. Should I go for the solution? It's almost 12 now. What is it even doing? If the low is greater than high, return -1. Okay. If is equals to mid, then return mid. Yes, and if the length is then return -1. If it is not equal, what would it be? How is that even working? How does this even work? How does this even work? Okay. It says invalid for all my answers. Oh, this is my bad. My bad. Okay. Binary stupid search. Recursion. Easy and simple. What language is this? C, I don't know. C, Python. Do I have to specifically mention for binary search? Yeah. What does this genius do? Base case. If it's where we narrow down the window to nothing, this means the target is not found. The current position should be the cur. I think that's what I did. I'm returning the cur. In this one, we need to basically return this cur then. That it fixed any of them? No, it didn't really fix any of them. Why am I getting this? I don't see an error in this, so I'm going to ignore it. Recursive case. Calculate the midpoint equals to 0, then mid. Find index, search for the left half by calling that one. This ensures we always string the narrow by half and classic binary search. I just need to answer what happens when the target is smaller than the first value. When the target is smaller than the first value, we need to return 0. What happens when the target is greater than n of minus 1? That means it's the least value. We need to set it to the first. I think I did the same thing. Okay. Enjoy your office time, man. So what the hell? Start plus ends minus start. He's returning start. What is he doing? Yeah, so when you did a binary search, you ended up with 1. So the target is 2. So there, the target is greater than 1. Oh, what happens then? What is the index of 1 plus 1? Length of the subarray plus 1. No. So we have the index, right? For the whatever the index we have for the 1 plus 1. That work around for integer overflow. We don't have to worry about that in Python. Oh, this is CS, my bad. Even they did the same thing for here. Find index is equals to this one. I understand this. And then start and end. If the start is greater than end, then just return start. I do know that, dude. I'm not. I might be looking that stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I know that. Okay, if I can, this is I narrowed down to this 3 index, and that is where I can't enter. If 4 is greater than 3, I must enter it 0, 1, 2. If it's 2, I'm entering. This is less than 2. Either it would go to this array. It's basically going to always going to be at this position itself. Maybe your example, not really. Not really. They are like fine examples. Or is it? So 5, 2, 7. 5, 7, 2, doesn't matter. So 2, 4, 1. 2, 4, 1. Yeah, that's fine. So let's see what I have here. Okay, let's see what I have here. So I don't know how the first one is valid. I'm going to ignore it. And the second one. So we are entering the 7. All right. So 1, 3, 5, 7. We narrowed down to 5, 6. We then narrowed down to 6. And after that, it's not possible. If the target is greater than 6, we need to do whatever the position of 6 plus 1. Start. Okay. If target, where is the damn target? Yeah, self dot target is greater than self dot curve. Should I do that before this? Should I do that before this? If length of self dot nums of this damn subarray is greater than equals to 1, I need to see if it's equals to 1, then I need to get the 1 value which it has. Basically the start and end is equals. If the start and end is equal, if start is equals to end, that means it only has one variable, and self dot nums comma whatever it is start If it is greater than, if it is or let's say if self dot target is greater than this one, then we need to return cur plus 1. Else we need to return, am I doing something stupid again? You were stuck at a bit on this part last time too. You need to track a variable for length of all the values to the left that you remove. I'm just I really want to give up, but I don't want to give up at the same time. If it's greater than that is, let's see if this works. Anything? Hopefully this fixes at least one case. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it did fix. It did fix. But I'm sure this is not the final answer. There should be something else. What is minus? I didn't understand what we are doing here, but probably I need to revise this logic. Maybe I can then fix it. Do you think I can do this? Should I continue this doing this Leetcode thing? Minimum operation to exceed the threshold? What the hell is this? If the start is greater than, then yeah, if we are already at 4 comma 3, if the start is 4 and end is 3, that means we have crossed everything, so we need to return 4. Yes, these are the two conditions then. Yes, these are the two conditions. I don't know, man. This was the exact reason I go to an extent and then I just feel like it's not for me, and then I give up and start doing some project, something like that. Okay. I don't know if I would like to do this tomorrow one more time. I don't need to have another diff. Why? It's still valid. What's happened? Oh no, that's different. Still valid. Why? Why? Oh, okay. Yes, so basically I'm returning the start as well here. Yeah. I'm doing the same thing. Yes, I'm doing the same thing. So this is the problem. Okay. Imagine this. If the start and equals to 3, then obviously we need to return cur, or start. It doesn't matter. Why? Because 3 plus 3 by 2, it's basically going to be this. So cur and start, or cur or end, it's the same thing. So if it is greater than 3, return start. If it is equal, return the next cur. No, dude, the start is 3 and end is 3. What will be the index value? I mean, of course it's going to be 1, 2, like 3 and then 4. It's going to be 3. If it is equal. And then there is the next one. It didn't find it, so it would go to the next iteration. Obviously I think it should be going to the right. It should be 4 comma the start is going to be something else. I'll do the same problem tomorrow. I'm not going to put a damn tick. I'll do the same problem. I will do that with iteration. I think we need to do that with recursion. I don't know how you would do that with iteration. But you shouldn't return cur in, yeah, not in the cur case, not in the greater than case. Yes. Binary search, Python 3, one line. Oh, what is this one? And I don't think that we need to use like a binary left. Okay, I will do this the same thing next tomorrow again. I don't think I can stream tomorrow, so okay. See you guys whenever I can stream again. Until then, enjoy, stay happy. I close the damn bot. Whatever you text after this would not be considered. It's the one I mentioned before. Yes. Don't give up. I don't want to. I'll, like I said, I'll do the same thing again. I'm not really expecting like a good lead coder. It's just I would like to have some basics. You know, I see a problem. I just need to get an idea of how to solve it. That's it. We'll see. Anyway, thanks, Adam and Pump It. Harish, thanks for carrying me. Peace. Hope you guys are happy. I'm not happy. Today was worse. Okay, hopefully tomorrow it's going to be good. See you again in the next stream. Remember me. Bye.